months ago, when I was in Guanajuato, I made a video about the Day of Our Lady of Guadalupe. It's a popular Catholic feast which people celebrate on December 12th every year. The story was about an indigenous person called Juan Diego encountered the Virgin Mary in December 9th and 12th in 1531. She ordered them to ask the bishop to build a church at the hill of Tepeyac. The bishop did not believe him. The Virgin Mary appeared again and told Juan Diego to collect flowers from the top of the hill. However, it should not be any flower on the rocky hill at the end of the year. Juan was surprised to see the hill was covered by beautiful flowers. Then he collected them and showed to the bishop as a proof. The church was then built on the hill of Tepeyac in Mexico City. Since I wanted to learn more about this church, I signed up for a tour, but I got stood up on the spot, so I decided to explore it by myself. When I arrived, I saw a big plaza with different churches. This place is called Villa de Guadalupe. First, I headed to Antigua Parroquia de Indigos. It was built in 1649, and Juan Diego lived here in his later years. That's not the first church, but the second one. However, the first church was just next to it. It took 14 days to build. Juan Diego and his uncle were buried here. Since it is sinking, there are metal stands there to hold the wall. You can also see the foundation. Then I walked up to the hill where the place Juan Diego collected flowers. The path is very pleasant, stairs are decorated with tiles, and there are many photo spots. Up there is the Cerrito de los Angeles Chapel. It was built in 1666. Outside the church, there are marble sculptures of 4 archangels: Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. I don't have any religion, but I have seen the power of angels in my life. The church looks very simple outside. The symbols of sun and moon are carved on the building, which I have never seen in other churches. The church is very narrow, but with murals on 2 sides. When I walked inside, I saw the sun and moon symbols again. This time it's on tiles. Next to the church, there's a cemetery which was developed in 1660. Now it's a museum which can be visited by appointment only. Around the area, there are some souvenir shops and food stores. You can get a drink and gaze the view of the city with the old and new Basilica. After that, I walked back down to visit the old Basilica. It was completed in 1709. Since Mexico City was built on a former lake, the land's not stable. The old basilica has been sinking. You can see the building is tilted from outside. Because of that, the new basilica was built in the mid-70s. The circular structure is 100-meter diameter and can accommodate 10,000 people. On the upper floor, There are 9 chapels. Below the main floor, there are 15,000 niches and 10 chapels. It's the second most visited religious place in the world, with millions of visitors each year. In the Villa of Guadalupe, there's a circular-based architecture in Baroque style called the Untitled Chapter. It was built in the late 18th century. It commemorates the miraculous appearance of a spring where the Virgin Mary had stood. Okay, that's it from me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, bye!